Let's open. Let's grab the last penny as a base. Still need to create a base, but they'll come when I'm not feeling rushed. Title is still a work in progress. And good evening. That's okay. Let's first get the text. Wait, the social media up. Already deleted you. Oh, hasn't been synced yet. This one is needed. Cara. And this week is not what's recording, so spend time on audio novel art. If I will spend time on something else will be determined later. And the reason is I'm so stressed lately that my jaw almost have been issues for now. So I can't really open my mouth that much, enough to talk. But if I want to eat, yeah, I feel it in my jaw. It's also been stressing in my back. That's the normal. Needed. Really stressy lately, and I don't even know what I'm stressing about. So that's not helping either. And all systems are so slow lately. That's Instagram. Oh, I already had that open. That's nice. Okay, so that's Facebook. Art. delete the previous. And X is the for me to post. Yep. Something that can through the letterbox. Okay, updates. First vitals still here. I even had to order new medication for him. We opened a new bag of food that was still laying around, and he absolutely gobbles it up. The first day after it, he wasn't feeling that well. We actually think he overate himself. That he'd been eating so much, he didn't feel good anymore. So we've been limiting it slightly, so giving him less at the same time, and he's doing better. Yesterday he had 4 coughing fits, so that's quite a lot. But yeah, he after each fit he still asks for pets. So yeah, he really wants to stay. But those coughing fits are absolutely not nice to see. Like I said, I've been very stressed lately. I don't know why. And the fact I don't know what I'm stressed about adds even more stress. So, yay me. So, I'm not sure if I will continue after the penny today or that I'm going to take a break. And some of you already read it on Facebook, but yay! I got selected for AnimeCon. So, that means the banner needs to be finished. The art piece is now officially finished and I made pictures. Unfortunately, I can't show it because I don't want to inspire people. Still need to send it to the organization, so don't worry about that. I think that was pretty much it. I think all the updates. So yeah, instead of 3D printing art that still need to be done for the final year, I'll first focus on the banner. And maybe some extra to that, sure yet. Title of the penny. Yeah, it's about half a car. I'm not really sure what to do just yet, so I'm gonna brainstorm live right now. News article: someone dumped garbage. Happens more often, but this time they dumped half a car in parts. So without a license plate, of course, because then you can track it. They're still going to see if they can track who dumped it. It's actually quite a lot. I'm going to look for the article. And then I'm going to link that in chat. Why are you not doing it? There you go. And remember, those tails will be changed later on. Right. Remember, still need to get used to this. Be able to change the volume. Just wondering how. Not this way. Aha! Look, look, look. That's how we do it. And then if you want to change the text placement, you just need to do it like this. Don't keep the aspect ratio. And then back to the text. And this fits better. And the ding dong line can be moved. There we go. We don't need that. So that means delete this, 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 this. I'm just gonna do this so it would be a bit scary if the other half was still drying. Absolutely agree. Also, I'm gonna start with hydration. I'm also starting to consider to take 1 day off on for for stream, because I've been streaming almost every Tuesday, and I'm starting to think I need a break. But I hope that I get to announce that way before. Also, indeed, Sunday no cross stream because of student coming over. Should be a cross stream next week again. Wait, and in this case, the balloon can be made smaller. There we go. And make name of the sketch. Start recording. So my homemade pen. Wait, I need to. Okay. Won't repeat it, but you know what I wish you. Gonna need the article for some for the reference image, so I can't see chat at the moment. There's part over here. There's the road over here. And part of the bumper. Even more bumper part. I mean, this must have taken some time to just get it out. I mean, it looks like aluminium, so probably not that heavy, but still. This must have taken some time. The car must have been big, or maybe a truck or whatever. Also, ironically, I come by this place quite often. And there trash is dumped more often, by the way. Quite often, actually. And last time I crossed it, there was a plant. Okay, let's put this part over here. So it was quite a large plant. So I was like, huh, well, maybe we can save this. Still need to put that plant into a pot. So let's add something big. It's creative differences. Let's make sure it looks like a car even more. Oh. Hard brush. What else do I have? Other news? Well, first we have, of course, the anime con, so preparations are needed. Pen is probably too big, so I need to make it smaller. Yeah, it's way too... Pose doesn't even look that great. First of all, need to put it higher. Then make it slightly smaller. Okie dokie. Okay, so that was a reference, by the way. So yeah, we have an adoption plant, dump plant. It looks like a blobfish now. If I do take a break, by the way, with well, without streaming actually, then I'm probably still gonna record so we can make a speed stream out of it. Shoulder high, because we're annoyed. Do I have other news? No, I think my life is pretty dull at the moment. Mostly worries about Vados. Also, it's becoming jacket weather again. It's a bit too much. I'm not looking that much up. It's better this way. So yeah, considering I'm going to AnimeCon, okay, they just announced I'm in and I didn't get the contract just yet. Maybe it is better. Ooh, suddenly a lot lower. It means I can make limited prints of the AnimeCon entries, last year's and this year's. Still thinking about making 10 copies only. Oh, the camera is absolutely not that great. Let me reset it for a moment. Okay, looking at the mirror. Bit slumped because I'm slumping. Boop. And we're back. But other than that, I don't think there will be much new products. Maybe a couple of square magnets with either text or images. You're most welcome to put the spam bots in the trash. I have 2 dedicated moderators, so unleash all your fury on them. I don't think it should be a finger up. It should be a bit lower and then. I should do the extra lines for the face. Can we dump it with the half car? Only if the half car is gone as well. I'll be bringing at the AnimeCon also the harp music along. That's also been used in my audio novel, or at least the same artist, not the same music just yet, because the artist made 2 CDs. Already had a CD, but they already made 1 CD. Now they made a second. It was all digital, but some people asked it for physical, so I'll be taking those CDs along as well. I'll only take along a very limited supply, like 2 CDs or something like that, because it's not my main product. So I'll probably have the coloring book, but I'll probably already have it at Fantasy Expo and or Fancy Fest. Yes, still or have a copy for you reserved. Just need to get the books. Okay, and now the lines, because I always forgot to do that, and I still need those lines. Didn't use those in the past, and that took a lot of extra time. And I might have a couple of 3D printables ready for sale then. So that's pretty much AnimeCon first banner. So that's going to be before the art of next year's 3D printables, because it's almost done. Line art. I thought 5 was a bit thick, so I'm going to do for a line 4. Oh, whoops. Touch the key on my keyboard. And as far as I'm aware, Christmas does not fall on a streaming day. Same with New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So that gives at least a little bit of less stress. And I do apologize that books are being delayed. But like I said, my little shovel of hay is kinda full. And I'm doing way too much. Need to space it out. Finish one thing first. At least the 3D printable project is almost done. And while I love creating the 3D printables and painting the 3D printables, I want a break from it, and I haven't been able to get a break just yet. Thumbs are on the outside. Yeah, we need to widen that jacket slightly. Thumbs are on the outside, yes. I'm pretty much out of things to talk about, so just ask me questions so I can talk. I do hope Penny Part 6 will come next year anyway, but I can't guarantee it. Will do my best, of course. What did you think of the shampoo Kigurumi? Well, of course, I immediately showed it to the person who would appreciate it way more than I would, and they were pleased. And if they are pleased, I am pleased. In the Asterix universe, would Penny be a Roman or Gaul? I think Penny would be Gaul. And I think the character that's based on me would be like those Gauls in the latest Asterix comic, the ones who are with a caravan. Thumbs are on the outside. I think with this Software, I need a 4-point brush instead of the 5-point brush. I think it makes the lines way nicer. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was a very short answer. I do apologize. And let's put Smile-chan over here as well. Half an hour. Also, I do expect you all to take pictures at my banner at AnimeCon. Show the world I exist. And I know a couple of people who won't even appreciate my art, and might even take this as an opportunity to make fun of me, because they've done that in the past. I do hope people like my my entry for the AnimeCon. Okay, so these hands are uneven, or at least the arms are uneven. Okay, this, while I like it, it's way too much. Okay, that's a bit flat. This is not the right place. It should be around here. Instead of Rumble 1/2, it's Honda 1/2. Yep. Also, if I do take the 3D printables along to AnimeCon, it's probably going to be Miku. Maybe a mermaid. Because I don't expect a lot of people to be interested in buying the DIY. I mean, the people who are usually interested in it already have a 3D printer, so. But who knows? I made a whole list how I can calculate the price, so. And if I do a franchise and I find out the artist is okay with selling their characters. Okay. There you go. Then of course I can add that to the lineup. But thus far, the only thing people have found that that are okay with selling their characters are Doki Doki Literature Club, Miku Hatsune, and a couple of friends of mine. So. Now the big one. Still think it looks like a blobfish. That's a bit high. I also got a new hardcover edition of Melisande, also known as Melusine in original language. The Year of the Dragon, finally released in Dutch. Okay, having issues with the arm, so then we just hide it. Eyes are still weird. And it has to do with this part, I think. Don't like those. I did. I do have Melusine in French. Before I knew they would going to finish it in Dutch through another company, so I do know how it ends. I can more or less read a little bit of French, so I know the big plot lines, but the details I don't really know. So I will probably cry as soon as they translate it as well. But yeah, not sure what I'm going to do with my French editions. Maybe one day I'm going to sell them. Because I don't think it's going to be published in French anymore. So yeah, for now they're still in my mini library. Well, mini. It's kind of huge. So okay. Does look like a monster this way. And I'm okay with that. I'm afraid I don't get that reference. Okay, duplicate the line art. Wait, I said duplicate, not delete. Duplicate layer. Thank you. Little Shop of Horrors. I have to admit that I have not watched Little Shop of Horrors. Was recommended to me quite often, just never got around it. So maybe in the future. That's a bit too red. Slightly lighter. I'm gonna keep my yellow jacket. Some people are super fast in coloring their work. I have yet to find that option. I'm gonna give her a blue jacket. Why a blue jacket and not the green one that I've given more often? Well, because I can. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in for some painting. I'm gonna make it the same yellow. I think I need to give the background another color. This lovely salmon blends too much with the image, making me unable to see what I colored and did not color. foreground to background, and I want it to be a bit grayish, a bit lighter, but still grayish. There we go. Now we can see a lot better. And I'm gonna be lazy with the eye color as well. You can barely see it anyway. We're at 45 minutes. At the old Photoshop, it took me about an hour to do a penny comic, more or less. Sometimes a bit more, sometimes a bit less. Maybe when the banner is done, I'll create a flyer version of it as well. Come on, slide. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Crisscross. For those who understand that reference. Yeah, I liked that comic where Penny had a whole closet with the same outfit. I think there was another comic or series that made that joke before, but I honestly can't remember who did that. So maybe one day I'll find it. Then I can give proper credit. And I currently actually have purple shoes. There's blue in there as well, but I consider that a bit too detailed for over here. Oh, so there were multiple series who made that joke. Oh, that makes me feel less untalented and creative. If the great men and women did it, then there's still hope for me. Make it slightly gray. Okay, that's way too pink. That's way too white. There we go. I made it look like even more like a monster. No, this one. And the ground floor was, of course, gray as well. Just gonna add a little bit of green to it to make it less the same gray. Okay, so now we're going to use my effect brushes that I created. Still very proud of it. Burn needs to go on multiply. Magic. It's a bit too dark. That's okay. For the magic of layers. I can soon fix that in one go. Okay, that line looks horrendous. I'm gonna fix that line soon enough. And I forgot to do that, so. That's cool. I can fix that easily. First of all, the white. There we go. And then this line is just so weird. You can go. And this one needed to be done. That's the wrong layer. This one needs to be lowered. And now my highlight brush. The end overlay. And you pick a yellow. Big brush. That is way too yellow. So for this I need to do a very light yellow. Okay. Now to move those tails. How did I do that again? I needed to click something. Or was it this one? What did I need to click again? Or was it this? It was that one. Yeah. Make it a bit bigger. Cool. Not very fond of the alignment of the text yet. Well, I think the text is fine this way. Stop recording. Already got responses, so thus far it doesn't seem like anyone noticed the change in style, coloring, line art. So that either means no one is actually reading my comic, no one cares, or no one noticed. And now the big text, because everyone agrees with my text. Yay! Don't worry, I will make it bigger. What does the article say? There's even more trash dumped. Okay, so well, but still not done. Not done. But anyway, not sure if this is the right text. We'll see. Feel free to comment. A little bit smaller. Should be readable. And yeah, I'm gonna call it quits after this. I'm gonna take a mental health hour before sleep. I have no idea what a mental health hour is, by the way. Yeah, it's also a question, where's the rest of the car? Maybe it was a stolen car and these were parts that could be, I don't know. I really don't know why. So yeah, I'm gonna send it to the editor of Pen so it can be posted on the site. And well, I still drew about 1.5 hours, more or less. So well, I'll be seeing you. Bye bye.